Hello YouTube and welcome back to Eddie My Love Part 2. In this episode we head out to Gibson Scrapyard.
Hold up. There are death claws
and on the
all
way
over
we
the
met
damn place north of here.
Chomps
I'd turn
here.
back if I were you. If you want to get to New Vegas, you're better off heading east from Prim and then looping north. It's a heck of a lot safer.
Oh man.
They moved into the quarry after the powder gangers came through and made off with most of our dynamite. We shut the quarry down while we waited for the NCR to get us some more blasting sticks, but now the death claws have shown up. The NCR is a no-show, and my men and I have got nothing to do but sit on our asses all day. It's damn frustrating.
So with that we had to find another way around, but eventually we cut through Scorpion's gullet and we made our way to Helios 1. And this is right beside Gibson Scrapyard, so it's
pretty sure HQ.
It's really hard to miss. At the front we talked to the lieutenant.
This is a restricted area. State your business. I can't tell whether you're joking or radiation melted part of your brain, but either way, I don't see a good reason to let you through. Why would I want to let you do that? No need. We already have an expert hard at work on it. Then again, our expert is an idiot. Hell, he might as well be a saboteur. I guess you couldn't do any worse. Have him fill you in on the details. He's in the back of the building. You'll know him when you see him. Keeps his sunglasses on all the time, even when he's sleeping.
So to upgrade Eddie further, we need some keywords spoke by some characters, and Old Lady Gibson's one of the characters, and Ignatia in the Helios 1 is another character. So we made our way to Gibson's to try to activate Eddie's.
Hi there. I'm Old Lady Gibson, or so they tell me. I've got odds and ends for sale, and I'm pretty good at fixing things,
We
too.
woke Old Lady
You might
Gibson
have
up.
noticed the very large building just north of here. That's Helios 1. The NCR runs the place, so it's off limits to prospectors.
The keywords we were looking for was Helios 1. So now that Old Lady Gibson has spoke those words, Eddie will start his first playback, his first tape.
Well, I'll give you a hint. They used to just call me Gibson. I hope you can figure out the rest. I don't mind, to be honest. Living long is a real accomplishment these days. Remains to be seen if I end up dying peacefully.
So with that, we get our first part of our
Take care now.
Subject
playback.
E, diagnosis complete. Begin recording. My name is Whitley. I'm a researcher at Adams Air Force Base. Until recently, I was in charge of the Duraframe reinforcement project for the combat model iBots.
Go on.
iBot Duraframe Subject E is both the prototype and the last functional model in this test group. I was prepared to make several significant upgrades to the machines. However, as the project was canceled and all Duraframe assets are being diverted to Hellfire armor, I am sending this model to the Navarro outpost. If you're listening to this log from one of our Enclave outposts in Chicago, give this unit whatever repairs it needs so it can continue to Navarro.
So that tells us more about Eddie, where Eddie came from, and how to further our quest, Eddie, my love. We can listen to the tape again, but now we want to wait, and you actually have to wait 9 days before you can get another playback after you talk to Old Lady Gibson. So we waited 9 days, and now head over back to Helios 1 and talk to Ignacio here.
It's unusual to see a new face here. Are you a soldier or a scientist?
And keep exploring your dialogue.
Our records on the company that built this place suggest that their dealings were not only in energy, but also in weapons. And I've seen equipment here marked with symbols used by the pre-war military. Targeting computers, shock sensors. A code word comes up repeatedly in the papers I've looked through here. Archimedes.
Archimedes.
Yes. And the technology they have in this facility is like nothing I've seen.
Archimedes is our next keyword. So with that, Eddie starts his second playback, his second part of the tape. Let's get that now.
Download complete. Begin recording. Navarro Outpost Scientists, I am glad that EDE has reached you. You will find several data banks of information on this machine. Please handle this information with the utmost care, as it represents the sum total of the results of my research on the Duraframe iBots. There are also several data banks with information on my research into Poseidon Energy and some projects they were working on in the Mojave area.
We also note our iBot is actually named EDE, not Eddie, but that's okay. Now we wait 2 days and we'll get another message.
Hello? Hi, are you there? Oh, right. You can't respond. Listen, I'm using your robot as a relay to get this message to you. I've picked up some unusual chatter regarding your robot. It seems that it has some information that we could use. Oh, wait, where are my manners? This is Lorenzo, a knight with the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd be very interested in examining your tech. Could you bring your robot to one of our patrols so they can examine it? I'll have the robot mark the location on your map.
So with that message, we find the Brotherhood is interested in our iBot and more interested in the logs, and probably interested in what the Enclave data stored is. And so
No
on our
offense,
way,
but you look like you've traveled a long way down some
we
bad
found
roads.
this
Where'd
188
you come
trading
from?
post, and we found Veronica.
Huh. Well, in that case, I take it back. You look pretty good, given the
So you can
circumstances.
Talk to Veronica,
Well,
explore
welcome
your
then.
dialogue,
I'm Veronica. I live in a hole in the ground.
and you have a lot to talk about, but
Now
eventually
you're
you can
talking.
travel together.
One thing you should know first, though. I ask you about the Brotherhood because I'm one of them. I know, but I had to know how you react when I told you. We have made a lot of enemies. You still okay bringing me along?
Yeah, I guess so, Veronica.
Sure. Just don't ever ask me if your outfit makes you look fat. Well, thanks for taking a chance on a naive young girl from California with stars in her eyes and a pneumatic gauntlet on her hand. Let's hit the road, huh?
So with that, we have our second companion, and we're off to RepCon, and this is where the Brotherhood wanted us to go to get Eddie checked out. So make your way to the RepCon headquarters, and it's guarded by a bunch of Mr. Handies and robots.
Welcome to RepCon. I'm here to answer any and all questions you may have, within specified parameters.
So go ahead and ask for a tour, and your tour guide will unlock this back door of the planetarium.
This model of our solar... You have
If you
been
don't take
warned.
the tour,
Please vacate the system is a small example of where the partnership
if you don't take the
between
tour, you can
RepCon and
unlock the
RepCon
door, but it takes a lockpick of 50. So head upstairs, past the planetarium, and you'll find a key card,
tirelessly looking for resources to mine
and that's
on
Jenny
planets
Millett's
beyond
security
our
card.
own.
Now head back to the front door, and you can unlock that door on your right now, with Jenny Millett's
Unauthorized
security
facial
card.
pattern detected. Valid security badge detected.
Now
Hello,
head
Mr. Millett.
upstairs.
I hope you haven't.
We're on the floor, and keep exploring on the floor above you here, and you'll find another key card. Here's your second floor key card. Now you can go to the third floor, and this is an executive only floor, so I haven't found a way a
Third
key
floor
card
access
yet.
is for executives only. Please identify.
But on that floor, you'll find your Brotherhood of Night, and you'll get a holotape, and you'll find he's dead, and you're not going to be able to take EDE here.
Hi there. My name is April Mortimer. I monitored a communication earlier between you and someone with the Brotherhood of Steel. I'm with the followers of the Apocalypse. We're much more liberal about the sharing of technology than those Brotherhood people. Bring your robot to us. We'll see that whatever information it may have on it is used for the greater good.
So we got an interception message from the followers of the Apocalypse, and we haven't met them yet. So we made our way to Mormon
Thank you
Fort,
for coming. Let's talk about that robot.
and we met with April here.
first, I'm gonna pull off whatever log data I can. Then I'll use some of the tech around here to upgrade its weapons systems. Shouldn't be more than a few days' work.
And we
I've
ask
heard through
her
our
why.
channels that it has some research that may be related to Enclave and Poseidon energy technology. I'd like to get what I can from it and use that data for the good of humanity. The Brotherhood is all about keeping technology to themselves and using what they find to protect themselves. They are isolationist and belligerent. I have no doubt that they plan to use the data for weapons research.
So we're satisfied with that. And we
Thank you.
decide
I'll get it back to you as soon as I can with the upgraded weapon systems.
to give EDE to the followers.
Hello.
So now we have to wait another 2 days, and there's been a lot of waiting in this quest. And then you have to sleep, actually, to reset your quest. So we came back to the Bison Steve, and we had a nap. And when we woke up, we found EDE has returned to Prim. We go back to the courier office, and we find him, and we have completed the quest. EDE, my love. I still want to call him Eddie. Can we just call him Eddie? Sounds so much personable. So much more personable. So with that, we have Eddie back. And you can see here we've completed the quest. Now your optional other way to complete this is to take him to the Brotherhood, and they do a different upgrade. The Brotherhood does a upgraded armor, and the followers upgrade the laser. So that's your choice. What kind of upgrade you want and what faction you want to help. But I think we made a good choice with the followers. So that's it. That concludes EDE, My Love, Part 2. Thank you very much for watching. Hit like, hit subscribe if you enjoyed. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.